How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff, not just One Piece. We cover plenty of manga on the channel, so stick around, check it out, see if anything else catches your interest. We got chapter 1032 of One Piece today, so you know it's a good day. This is a pretty well done chapter, actually. It's early on. I love how everything flows together, one, from a storytelling standpoint, and two, from like a physical in-world standpoint when you think about the mess that is Onigashima right now and how all of the flames are condensing the, well, inhabitable area of Onigashima. So everybody's paths are more likely to start crossing now more than ever. So first we have Izo flying over with Marco. I guess he told Marco to pick him up because of the call or radio or whatever, the message, the intercom talking about the fire thing that's just spreading through everywhere. But anyway, they're getting a bird's eye view, just figuring things out. They might have a specific idea of what they're trying to do right now. I'm not sure. We also see them passing over Big Mom and her just huge, massive state she's in right now after absorbing a year off of her life last time. So yeah, that's going on. We also cut over to Yamato, Drake, and Apu, and we still have Fuga there, the one number that was slamming at Yamato last time, and running alongside Yamato, real friendly like, and Yamato's like, hey, I know it's been a while, but I'm kind of busy right now. So this tells me that they are friendly with Yamato, and that smashing was them playing, probably play fighting, probably something they do a lot. Anyway, this to me just screams the theory of the three swordsmen that were in the cave with Yamato becoming those three numbers. That just screams that. I can so see that happening. The three of them bust out, just one last ditch to take over Kaido's castle. Looks like they're about to die, but Kaido's like, no, keep them. Don't kill them. I have an idea. Sends them off, weak as all, you know. Anyway, yeah, tries to turn them into giants. The experimentation's failing everything because, well, actually, no, he would probably send them to Vegapunk like, hey, do those experiments that failed. Turn them into numbers. Just to, you know, I mean, that's really disrespectful, okay? Like, that's how you really rub it into your enemy after you already rub them into the dirt. So, yeah, I think that's just what happened. He did it as a punishment, possibly to Yamato. Like, see what being friends with them did. See what you did, Yamato, by being their friend. You got them turned into that. And so, yeah, Yamato might have even felt guilty for that. So, decided that she was going to try and, you know, make their lives as good as possible. Make them happy, play with them, be their friends still, even in that state. I actually think that is a really nice story. Well, kind of heartwarming and nice, but kind of, from Kaido's side, that's a, man, you are a terrible, terrible person. But anyway, too long on that. So yeah, Apu, Drake, Yamato. Apu's still trying to get on Yamato's side. Yamato's like, dude, I am busy. I just told Fuga, and I like Fuga. I don't like you really that much, so leave me alone. This is when Robin and Brook come falling from on high, and they land on Fuga's head, and yeah, they're being followed by the CP0 members, who are apparently being followed by the giant flaming blob monster, and yeah, Robin and Brook turn around like, well, they're on our heels, nothing left but to fight. What in the hell is that? Oh my, ew, why is it on fire? What? I don't even know. I don't even know right now. So yeah, the CP0 member also looks back, the main one, I guess we've seen, not the really, really tall one with like the frilly mask, but the normal sized one, I guess, whatever. Anyway, yeah, he looks back and that thing is like right on top of them and engulfs both of them in flames and then falls to the ground. This actually separates them from Brook and Robin, but it doesn't separate them from Apu and Drake. So, we're now getting a clash between Apu and Drake and the CP0 members. So yeah, Apu and Drake may not be on the best terms, but they both dislike the CP0 members. Now, Drake, this is kind of interesting because he actually is a Marine. He is a member of SWORD. He's an undercover Marine agent. CP0 are undercover government agents. CP Aegis 0, Aegis is a very old Greek term, I don't know, Latin, something for shield, sword, shield, opposite. So yeah, it's actually not that far-fetched to think they really don't like each other, because Sakazuki, the fleet admiral, really is not a huge fan of the world government. And so yeah, you could see the farthest breaching ranch that is only touched by Marines and the farthest reaching branch that is only touched by the world government kind of butting heads, because Sword has nothing to do with the world government and Shield has nothing to do with Marines. The Marines and the world government are kind of intertangled. These two completely separate. So once you get way out here, all bets are off. They don't like each other anymore. So yeah, this is actually, okay, this scene is great. I love this. Apu sees them and was like, oh, CP0 agent, starts taking pictures with like a little picture transponder snail. And he's like, CP0 agents caught in Kaido's castle. I'm going to tell this story to Morgans. Morgans would love that. And oh my God, Apu would be rich. He could just retire as a pirate, go just live anywhere. He'd be rich. Morgans would pay anything for that. Anyway, yeah, so this does not make the CP0 agent happy, and he finger pistols Apu straight in the face. He goes down. Drake actually yells out for Apu, like kind of worried a little bit. Maybe developed a little bit of camaraderie through working together for so long under Kaido. Even as an undercover agent, it is still possible to have that slight just bit of camaraderie, especially when you compare it to somebody you just don't like at all. So yeah, right now it's like, hey, I'm taking Apu. I don't care. Apu, you all right? Good? You good, man? All right. So yeah, anyway, this was hilarious because the CP0 agent and Drake start kind of going at it a little bit, jabbing at each other, not actually fighting yet. But when they do go into clash, Apu booms, bam, straight to the CP0 agent's face, blows him up. This was great because Drake's like, oh, you're good? You okay? I thought you were like out, man. That looked like it hurt. Apu threw out a line, at least in the fan translation, that sent him up so many notches on my favorite character list. He's nowhere near the top still, not even close. But from where he was way down there, he jumped a lot. I'm just saying. Because he looks up and he's like, I have armament hockey, dumbass. That was hilarious. I absolutely loved that. That was actually the second funniest part of the chapter. We'll get to that later. But that had me dying. I like Apu now, just because of one line. I don't care. I don't really like him that much, but whatever. So yeah, Apu and Drake versus CP0. Can't wait to see more on that just because of the setup, and it was great. And now we cut over to the outside of the Skull Dome with Zoro and King. And you remember how I said that stuff with Apu was the second funniest moment? Well, yeah. Okay, tell me right now you did not see that and one, hate it because you thought it was just so stupid, or two, just started dying. I laughed for probably 5 minutes looking at this. Just looking at King's face when he has it all the way stretched back. Nah, he is on some Queen type shit right now. Oda is in his bag with these dinosaurs. I swear to God. I also love the moment where Zoro's like, oh, I suppose they flew around with fire on their back too. Because King was also talking about, this is how pterodons fought back in the day. Zoro's like, yeah, so what, they flew with fire on their back too? And he's like, no. He's like, okay, get it straight. Figure out what they did and didn't do. Because you got part of it right, you got the other part of it wrong. You what? So, yeah. I guess he did get the fire part right, but whatever. Yeah, so that was hilarious. But anyway, yeah, Zoro's having a problem. King's fighting way up there. He can't really do anything if he can't get up to him. So yeah, he can launch like 360 caliber Phoenix. He can launch some attacks up there. He has some range stuff, but that's not where Zoro fights. Zoro fights up close and personal, in slashing distance. So yeah, throws a 360 caliber Phoenix. That misses. King kind of flies around that and just like shoots little fireball bullets down at Zoro. This isn't going anywhere. So Zoro ends up pulling out his Black Rope Dragon Twister. I can't remember the name they used in the fan translation. It was kind of a lot fancier, but I think it was just a Black Rope Dragon Twister. Anyway, very similar at least. And yeah, this isn't doing anything at all to King. King is just blocking with his wings like it's just nothing. So yeah, Zoro's like, okay, I get it. Dinosaurs are kind of like dragons. You guys just got really tough hides, whatever. King tells him, he's like, I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm on a completely different level. And he goes down. He's like, you know what? I'll go ahead and give you a chance. I'll fight you with a sword. Come on, let's go. And he flies in and goes down at Zoro. So King is very confident. And, well, considering where we're going to go with this, okay, yeah. So yeah, King's up close and personal, and Zoro's sitting there thinking to himself, like, dude, there's not a drop of blood on this guy after all of these attacks. Seriously, this guy is insanely powerful, and that fire's still going on his back. I thought that was part of his devil fruit. This is another reason why that first bit was so hilarious, because, well, King was right when he said no. Zoro thought that part was wrong. Zoro thought the flames were actually from the pterodon fruit. And I absolutely love that. That's hilarious. But anyway, what's not hilarious, however, I never thought this day would come. I'm shocked, if I'm going to be honest with all of you. I know a lot of people out there feeling hurt, feeling lied to. This is going to be a tough time for a lot of us out there. And it's going to take a lot of healing. But we're going to have to take the first step. So never thought I'd really have to do this, except for in some of his no sake having fits. I thought that was the only time. But hey, he's going in timeout. Yep, he's going in timeout. Yep. I turned him around last time. That's not good enough. No, he's going in timeout. Now you sit over there and you think about what you did. Out here talking to Sanji like, yeah, I know we're going to win. Oh, yeah, when we beat Kaido and them, yeah, I know we're going to win. I don't think I can win. You were better than that. Okay, no, okay, enough with the theatrics, okay? No, he's not coming back just because we're done with the theatrics. That part was real. He's in timeout for the rest of this video. Okay, no, but on a serious note, for real. I don't think I can win if I don't know what he is. Now, once again, fan translation, these words could change a little bit. Just a few words changing can change a lot of meaning. But if this is kind of on the path we're going, yeah, I think this might actually kind of call back to Alabasta a little bit. And also, Embrace Your Inner Top Hat, one of my wonderful subscribers, also mentioned something on Twitter, maybe a Buddhist thing, kind of a little bit, which there's a ton of Buddhist references in Zoro's character. Like, a lot. A ton. If you don't know, just go look it up. It'll probably be easy to find a list or something somewhere. There's a lot. Anyway, in a more One Piece-centric side of things, back to Alabasta, when it came to cutting steel for the first time. Feeling the rhythm of it, hearing the rhythm of it, feeling that for all things around you, everything has that thing. Zoro sliced his sword at the leaves, and nothing happened. Slice the stone, straight in half. To cut, to not cut, to know a thing is the ability to cut it. It's kind of calling back to that a little bit, I think. So he has to really understand King. It's, okay, not One Piece voice of all things. So take the One Piece side of it out, not like what Luffy has, but on a more metaphorical, less literal, actually, version of it. Hearing the voice of something. Knowing what something is. What is it about? What makes it up? How does it feel? How does it think? All knowing something can help with your ability to cut it. So, yeah, I think it's actually kind of calling back to that kind of stuff. Now, this actually makes more sense to me when you think about the fact that we're kind of trying to hype up King's durability, because that's exactly what Zoro talked about. It wasn't, Zoro didn't mention anything about, oh my god, his strikes are just so devastating, they hurt so bad. He almost cut me in half with that sword strike. Nothing about that. There's not a drop of blood on this guy. He's so tough. He's blocking the Dragon Twister with his wings. All of these things. His durability seems to be King's strong suit at the moment. So, extreme durability, really hard to cut. Kind of like steel, it was really hard to cut. Zoro learned how to cut it. This is the next level for Zoro learning how to cut tougher and tougher things. Possibly, okay, well, that kind of throws a weird kind of thing in with what he just did on the rooftop. But the Ashura was what really cut Kaido. Like, yeah, Zoro did some damage to Kaido and stuff with some other really high level attacks, but the Ashura was what really did damage. We obviously haven't seen Ashura hit King. I assume if it did, it would do more damage than it would to Kaido. Real quick, I want to redo this part and kind of add this in there. I don't think I really explained how I'm kind of thinking about this properly the first way. Now, I think King's durability is going to be a strong suit. I think it's probably safe to say, I mean, it's 100% safe to say that Kaido is obviously way stronger. No question. If they fight 1v1, Kaido's beating King. Don't even start. That's dumb. Anyway, but, like, their durability, just how tough their skin is, or how tough it is to make them bleed, that could be where King matches up best against Kaido. Not in his attack power, not in his speed, not in his versatility with his Devil Fruit, not in any other category does he get as close to Kaido as he does in the pure durability standpoint. Think about it. He's a Lunarian. He's a different species. It's possible Lunarians are really durable in the first place. Then you add an Ancient Zone on top of that, which we know are very durable. Then it's just durability stacked on durability, and now you just have this dude who is like the skin of diamond, and where he matches up, the reason he is so strong, what allows him to be on first commander level, is his durability. What gives Katakuri the strength to be on first commander level is his insane proficiency with observation haki, amping up his already very good armament haki and usage of his Devil Fruit and everything else. I think King's going to be a similar situation, but his durability is going to be a strong suit. Ben Beckman, probably a similar situation, but who knows? Maybe it's his brain that is his strong suit. We already know Ben Beckman is the smartest person to come out of the East Blue, at least maybe right now, maybe not of all time, but in the current people we know, yeah, he's number one, then Captain Kuro, then Nami. Maybe Ben Beckman is just insanely smart in a fight, and that's what makes him so strong on first commander level. I think each first commander is going to have their own thing that they're really good at. I think King's is durability. And something Oda could do with this fight is have Zoro get to the level where he doesn't need Ashura to get a little bit of blood out of Kaido. He doesn't need Ashura to, like, damn near cut King in half and take him out for the entire fight. He doesn't need one of his strongest attacks that is like the finisher just to get some blood out. Maybe this fight gets Zoro to the point where he can throw out something like a 720 caliber Phoenix, and if that hits King, it's not going to do a ton of damage, but he can get a little blood out. It's going to do something. He's not just purely outclassed when it comes to his attack power versus somebody else's durability. Now, to get on to the stuff with Enma, this is because, well, Zoro's willpower, his will, his confidence, his faith in himself to win started to wane a little bit. Doesn't mean a ton. Doesn't mean Zoro's out here getting hit by Perona's fruit and thinking he's a waste of space and just a mediocre swordsman. No, but just that little bit, that is enough for Enma to take over and start draining that haki away. Remember, Oden was the only person in all of Wano that could wield that sword. There's plenty of people with strong wills and very talented swordsmen. Okay, there's plenty of people that can use haki and use a sword, but none of them can do it. Because your willpower has to be A1 24/7, never taking a break. You have to be ironclad, non-stop, always confident, always knowing you can do it, you can win, you're good, you got it. As soon as you wane just a little bit, that is how powerful Enma is. That is how hungry Enma is. Enma is a thirsty girl, okay? Enma want to drink it up. Enma want to suck you dry. I mean, look at that arm. That thing is bone dry. Thirsty girl, all right? You let that shit go for a minute, all of it. We want it all, okay? So that's what's going on here. Zoro, once he reins it back in, this actually might be kind of a wake-up call to Zoro. Once this happens, he's going to be like, oh shit, that's happening again. Okay, he knows what to do. He pulled it back last time. He will do it again. He'll like, no. Or he'll struggle for a minute and he'll realize, oh wow, I just messed up. I am ashamed of myself. I actually, wow. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen again. Oh no. And he pulls it back in and he's like, oh no. Now I'm ready to fight King. And this is when we see him and King start to fight more evenly. Maybe he gets a cut on King at this point. Nothing big, but it's a start. This is when Zoro really gets into his rhythm. Once he realizes, wow, I am a disappointment to swordsmen everywhere for what I just did. Because that's possibly how Zoro would look at it. Zoro is extremely tough on himself. He is extremely critical of his weaknesses. Anytime he shows any weakness, he is not happy about that at all. And it doesn't pop up very often. But those moments when it does, he ain't very happy. When he lost to Mihawk, he went on a whole bawling fit. He was so upset with himself, he was crying on the ground, sobbing like, Luffy, I swear to God, I'm not going to lose again, dude. Like, I just swear, until I become the strongest swordsman, swear to God, I'm not going to lose, okay? Like, that was what happened after he lost Mihawk. When he was shown that kind of weakness, he was bawling. He's not easy on himself. This might be that wake-up call that, wow, I just did something that I kind of swore I was not going to do. Anyway, yeah, I think that's where we're going. But we got a little bit more to get to. This, oh my God, my reviews are way too long today. Oh my God. Anyway, so yeah, we cut over to the inside because people start hearing a shamisen. And I'm sure most of us could know who this was going to be. And yes, it is Komurasaki. Yeah, she's in Onigashima. She was the one who patched up the scabbards. I kind of figured that. I didn't really think it was going to be Toki. I'm pretty sure we know Toki died, but hey, it's Oda. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Komurasaki's in there. Orochi found her. This is her plan. This is a ploy. She is going to try and finish off Orochi. I really can't wait to see what happens here. I think, God, I don't know. I don't know what exactly is going to go on here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the chapter. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.